Hi everybody. With AoZ here, I decided to make a bone spear ahead of time. I didn't think the meteor sork would be able to really run it, but it turns out that even as a bone spear that's spec'd extremely defensively, you really can't run AoZ with it either. Clearing is easy. I think I cleared the entire dungeon without dropping a single point of health. The barrier stays up the whole time, damage reduction is super high, we're armor capped, we're res capped, we're good to go. But the bosses become near impossible because they always spawn with at least a suppressor. We do see here though that I have a conduit. So I've run the entire dungeon, and when I get to the point where I'm going to be taking out the Bloodseekers, I sprint back. The build itself is fun. It's great. You can see it handles the actual mobs with ease. I could use a little more damage, but right now there's no glyph. I'm not using the Tears of Blood glyph, so the damage will increase. I will play with it a little bit to see if I can make this build function without having to run back to some pylon. The biggest issue is that when the Bloodseekers spawn, you lose all of your corpses, so I can't even CC the suppressor. I could drop Bone Splinter or Reap. That would allow me to generate a corpse right away. The problem is that it'll remove my ability to always crit. I need that 8% from Bone Splinter to guarantee my crits. I could also drop the curse for Blood Mist. For the same reason, I just need that corpse. And I imagine that at a higher level, being able to kind of just get out of danger is going to be useful. But then again, I lose damage, and this is already built to be so defensive that I kind of feel like I need the damage. Yeah, something has to change though, because as it is, it just doesn't work. Again, we clear it here and we run back and we win, but it feels cheesy having to rely on a pylon. And I probably could do it with either protection or conduit, but something that allows me to get inside that suppressor bubble and an attack is needed as is. Currently I'm running Deathless Visage, Shielding Storm, Grasping Veins, Might, Ghost Locker, Serration, Lidless Wall, Torment, Sacrilegious, and Splintering. It's a pretty basic build, except for in the Paragon board, which I'll link below, that you're really kind of playing with all the armor and where you're putting glyphs just to get multipliers on the armor. We stand at over 13k armor as is, and if we drop Visage, we can be over 15k with an armor home. You could run Tibaults Will instead of Might. I just wanted to play with the damage reduction because I thought maybe I could use that to beat the Seekers without having to cheese them. I'll admit I only ran this 3 times, and I just couldn't find a way around the suppressor without cheesing, so I should be running Tibaults Will here just to speed up the run. You don't need the DR for the mobs, it's easy. Unfortunately, I think the only way to reliably run Necro is with some version of a dot build. Infinimist, or I've heard some people name it Gigadot, or whatever. Just some shadow dot with X-False build. However you want to play it. I feel like those builds could probably get into the double-digit tiers fairly reliably. But really, the only way to truly push AoZ right now is with a bugged build. Maybe Ball Lightning, definitely Hoda. I don't know what the combo points bug is allowing the rogues to do, but I know that the damage there is going to be enough that you could probably one tap a few of the bosses and push into double digits pretty easily. Yeah, I think that's it though. I really think the only two potentially viable builds are Ball Lightning and Hoda. Yeah, it's kind of dead content unless you ran one of those builds. Like right now, I'm just kind of clearing up a couple of mobs, and here we are. They spawn, pick up the conduit, kill them. It's the only way to beat this suppressor. Luckily, I also get to avoid the triple fireballs. Yeah, just a free win. So, that's it. Thanks for watching.